are back in my kitchen again today. And today I am going to show you how I make a sandwich that my kids, my family, all love it. So since we're going to the end of summer, I'm going to show you how I make my paninis. They're very easy and they don't have to be just made for the summer. You can make it all year long. And if you don't have a panini press, you can do it in a frying pan. Doesn't have to have special equipment. So I'm gonna show you how I'm doing mine with steak, but you don't have to do it with steak. You can do it with chicken. You can buy the rotisserie chicken and do it, or you can even do the cold cut meats. You can do the same thing. Today I'm gonna do the beef with the steak and mushrooms. Let me show you what I have my ingredients. And here I have, it's a ciabatta bread. You want a bread that it's gonna stand the heat from the panini and it's firm. I buy these at Costco, and these are this size, but they don't have to. You can buy the long ones and make a whole one and then cut it. It's up to you. I have an avocado, I have a lime, I have a cup of mayonnaise, I have some roasted bell peppers. This is the marinade that I marinate my steak, which is just pepper, black pepper, olive oil, fresh garlic, paprika, and lime juice. That's it. Have here a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. If you don't have Dijon mustard, you can put it, or you can leave it, or you can use the regular. And this is a chili paste for a little kick. My kids like a little kick. And then I have mushrooms that I'm gonna saute. And then you need a good melting cheese. I have today provolone, but any melting cheese will do. I like provolone, that's what I have. So anyway, so I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna put my meat cooking here in my skillet. And I buy this meat at Costco. Skirt steak is perfect for this because it's a meat that cooks fast, and you can slice it and it flavors really quick. I've had this one marinated for overnight, but it doesn't have to. You can marinate it just for a couple hours. So we let that go in, and I'll start the sauce. So I'm gonna start with my mayonnaise. And you can use whatever mayonnaise you like, fat-free, whatever it is. You just want something creamy. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lime juice because I want a little bit of that lime that we have in the steak also in here. So just squeeze. Wow, this lime has a lot of, and then we're going to put some of the marinade, just a little bit. The Dijon mustard. And then the chili paste. This is the Chinese chili paste. They have some garlic in it. So it kind of flavors your sauce. And this is what you're gonna spread in your bread before you put your meat. So you just want to incorporate all this good, and then we're just gonna leave it aside. Okay, we'll leave this aside. I forgot to put my garlic in my sauce. So you want it grated, 1 clove of garlic. Even though my chili paste had some, I like to put a little bit. So, put 1 garlic clove And we leave my sauce aside. Here in the same pan, I'm going to grill my mushrooms. One less pan to dirty. So I'm going to put my mushrooms right here, and they're going to grill at the same time as the steak. When I make these paninis, I never have leftovers. It doesn't matter if I make it with beef, with pork, with chicken, they always go. It's a good, easy meal to have for a crowd. And you can eat them hot or cold. And here in my house, it doesn't matter. They eat it, no matter what. And then what you put in is up to you. So anyway, so now I'm cut my bread in half, even though they're cut. Cut them in half, and I'm gonna spread my mayonnaise. That mayonnaise, I always make extra, and I keep it in my fridge. So if you make a sandwich, you already have it. It's done. I love it. And another thing is, especially now we're going to the end of summer, but in the summer, I use a lot of zucchinis. You can even just make a vegetarian panini. You can add the veggies on the panini and they'll go too. So, okay. I already sliced my meat real thin. You want to slice across the grain, against the grain, let's put it. So you slice your meat, and then I have my mushrooms. I usually use portobello mushrooms, but I didn't have, so that's what I'm going to use. So, and now I brush some of the mayonnaise in my bread, and I'm going to put one slice of cheese in each piece of bread, and then I'm going to put some of my meat on each side of the bread, and then one side I'm going to put some the roasted bell peppers. Other side I'm going to put some of the mushrooms, and if you want you can put some avocado, but if you don't like the avocado because it's going to heat it through, okay, and then I do another dollop of the sauce over, and then paste them together. Okay, I have some this is basil olive oil. It's a cold press basil olive oil that I use. It's delicious. And then I'm going to put it in my panini. So I put the brush side down, and then I brush this side too. And now I'm going to close and let it be. If you don't have a panini press, you can do on a frying pan. You don't have to use panini for this. So you can just put it on a frying pan and put another frying pan on top, or something heavy that will weigh it down, and you can make it the same way. You don't have to go buy a panini press. You can do this with chicken. Could be the rotisserie chicken or grilled chicken. And you can do it just vegetables or even lunch meats, the cold cuts. There's no wrong way, right way to do the paninis. I'm not putting no avocado in this one. And this olive oil, it just smells so good. This is Shabika's olive oil. We used to use that olive oil. It's cold pressed. It is the best olive oil I've tasted ever. They have basil, they have garlic, they have jalapeno. One of these days, I need to make a trip and get more olive oil. But anyway, so now I'm gonna let these do its thing, and they're gonna press, and then I'll show you when it's done. Be back. I'm in my last one. I just turned them around, and you're gonna kind of golden all the way. Here you have it. These nice cheese is melted, and you have all the meat. And I'm gonna take my last one out in just a few seconds. But you can do this. You can cut them, make it appetizer. You can cut them even smaller, or one of these can make 4 for a little party. It makes it easy, and if you don't want to put a lot of stuff, you don't have to. But you eat one of these halves and with a cup of soup. Oh my goodness. Some onion soup would be good. Easy soup. Delicious. Okay. These are done. So you take them out. Be very careful because they are very hot. And then you just cut them. You might want to hold it down, the bread. But do you hear that cutting? And just go down. I'm using a serrated knife. I find that serrated knife works better. And then if all the stuff comes out, just push it back in before you pull it apart. Here you have it. A beautiful panini. Steak panini with mushrooms. Delicious. In the winter, this would, like I said, with a cup of soup, it is so good. On cold vide, and this, very easy to make. And here you have it, friends. A beautiful platter of paninis. Steak paninis with mushroom. Look at that. That cheese is just melting. You can eat this warm, or you can eat it cold. And then they're good if you have them leftovers, and you can warm them up a little bit in a microwave, and they'll be just perfect. So here you have it. Paninis, steak paninis with mushrooms, and they're delicious. Could be steak, can be chicken. You can make whatever you desire. Don't have to be just during the summer months. They're good in a winter with a cup of soup. It makes a delicious dinner for your family. And you know, one loaf of bread. You buy the big ciabattas, make one whole thing, and then just cut it. Done. And your family will enjoy it. So anyway, until next time, get cooking. And the recipes for any of my videos, they're all at the end of each video. So you need to watch till the end to see all the recipes. And the recipe for this will be at the end. Have a good day.